Hi, welcome to the Pursuit of Truth back in the UK. And when I was there, I was going to do the video, but I thought I'd just wait to get here because it was the Zelensky and Trump meeting, which, I mean, I couldn't believe it. When I saw the headline that, he'd been kicked out, I couldn't believe it. So I went to watch a bit of it, and it showed how heated it got and how undiplomatic both Donald Trump and JD Vance were. How JD Vance, I don't know who he is really, but how he was saying to President Zelensky, have you ever said thank you to the American people? I mean, like that sort of talking down as if, I felt that. It felt like distasteful, disrespectful, disgusting, the way that he was talked to, the way that Zelensky was talked to by these two men who think they're so superior and so powerful that they must get thank yous for, But whereas Zelensky's been saying thank you for years, he comes to different countries to thank them for the money. But it just seemed so like as they talked as if they were superior. That's how it felt to me. Whether that's how they were talking, I don't know, but that's how it felt to me watching it, that they felt they were somehow superior. And that they should get that thanks, and that, Russia, I mean, yeah, obviously there's a dictatorship, but this enemy of Russia has been cultivated for a long time by the Americans, by successive presidents and advisors and whoever does all these things. We have America and China as enemies because of America and how they, the Cold War and the way they operate and the way they always want to. Well, I don't know whether this is the case. Maybe I don't know. It always seems like it's creating an enemy, like in 1984, that you need, because I suspect when you meet Russian people and when you see Russian people on TV and stuff, they seem exactly like us, which of course they are because they're human beings. But it's just this way that we create this image of Russia as being one thing and that they're the enemy and, they can't be trusted, whereas the West can be trusted. We never do anything wrong, do we? Look at history. Everyone does. But it's just like, just the way he shouted at him, the way, wouldn't let him speak, the way he spoke to him, the manner, even he said it like, it made great TV. I mean, that just shows. It was just like embarrassing to see this kind of play out. But what it did, it reduced it to the truth, though. That's the one thing I did see about it, is it reduced it to the truth that it took away all their masks. It just was three people sitting down talking like you would get in a pub. That's how it became. And stripping away their gowns, as it were, of office by the way they conducted themselves. Over trying to get sovereignty, because I'm sure, like, even when he spoke with Keir Starmer, they were talking about these agreements and finding peace and this, that, and the other. But no one's talking about what's going to happen with the land that Russia actually has now. Are they going to be allowed to keep that land, which of course would be against international law? Are they going to appease Russia and say, well, whatever you've got, you can keep, and let's have peace? And really, they're doing it because the West don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to pay for it. But it's not in the best interest of the country. It's going to lose out. But not that I believe in all this land thing, because all of the land's all of ours. But in the system that we live within, when you believe in this is your border, no one will be happy to lose a bit of their land, no matter what. But I'm sure the West aren't going to be bothered about that anymore. It seems, because Keir Starmer and Macron didn't mention anything like that that I heard when they were doing the conference. But yeah, it was interesting how, like I said, it reduced them to just three men talking, and that shows the truth of it, that that's what we really are. They may have office as president, I'm the king, I'm the queen, I'm the premier, I'm the prime minister, I'm a doctor, I'm whatever. Whereas really, we're actually just all the same. We're human beings. We put on these costumes, we put these things before our names, professor, mister, whatever. But we're just individuals. We're human beings. We're one thing. And then we put on these guises, and then sometimes we forget, and that's when there's a problem, when we talk down and we forget and we do things that are not actually for the benefit of humanity, which is this system isn't for the benefit of all of us. Even the little circles that we keep within, it's not a benefit for us. But it's not a benefit for the whole of us, this system that we're in. But yeah, I don't know what your views are. Take care, easy, God bless, and peace.